Why did my perfect attendance get my gym teacher arrested? I've never missed a day of gym class in 3 years. Perfect attendance. Coach Stiffman always made a big deal about it. There's my star student. Never quits, never misses. But I started noticing something weird sophomore year. Coach only corrected form for certain girls, always the same ones. During stretches, he'd walk around ignoring most of us. But when he got to girls like Brianna or Ashley, he'd stop, kneel down beside them, put his hands on their legs or backs. You need to stretch deeper, like this. His hands would linger, push their legs apart, adjust their hips. One day during push-ups, I saw him standing behind Brianna with his phone out, pointed down at her. She was in yoga pants doing mountain climbers. I felt sick. After class, I pulled Brianna aside. Did Coach just take a picture of you? Her face went red. He does it all the time. Says he's checking our form for technique analysis. My stomach dropped. That's not normal. You should report him. She shook her head fast. No way. He'll fail me. Plus, he offers private training sessions after school. One-on-one form correction. If you go, your grade improves. My skin crawled. And you went? She nodded 3 times. Then I stopped because it felt wrong. That week, I started paying closer attention. During volleyball, when Ashley served, Coach walked right up behind her, put his hands on her hips. Your rotation is off. You need to pivot here. He moved her hips with his hands. Feel that? That's the power position. Ashley stood frozen, face bright red. After class, I heard him tell her to stay after for extra training. 20 minutes later, Ashley came out crying. I went straight to the principal's office, told them everything. The inappropriate touching, the phone, the private sessions, the grade changes. The principal, Mrs. Wallace, listened with her arms crossed. Coach Stiffman is one of our most dedicated teachers. He stays late to help struggling students. That's called commitment. I tried to explain that wasn't what this was. She cut me off. Coaches correct form. That's their job. If you're uncomfortable with normal teaching methods, maybe you should transfer to a different class. Nobody believed me. The next day, Coach pulled me aside. I heard you had concerns about my teaching methods. His voice was friendly, but his eyes were cold. I'd hate for your perfect attendance record to be ruined by unnecessary drama. It was a threat, but I kept watching. During stretches, Coach knelt beside a freshman girl named Sophie, put his hands on her lower back. You're so stiff. Let me help you relax. He pushed her forward, his hands sliding down. After class, I caught Sophie in the hallway. She looked terrified. I don't want to get in trouble. Coach said this is how real athletes train. My heart sank. That's what he was telling them. I started recording everything on my phone, hiding it in my gym bag with the camera pointed out. For 2 weeks, I captured Coach's behavior. Him kneeling behind girls during stretches, his hands on their hips, their legs, their backs. One day, I caught him pulling Brianna aside after class. You haven't come to private training in weeks. I thought we had an understanding. Brianna's voice shook. I've been busy with homework. Coach moved closer. I see real potential in you, Brianna, but potential needs development. Come tomorrow after school, just you and me. The way he said it made my skin crawl. That night, I showed my parents the videos. My dad immediately called the police. Not the school, the police. 2 days later, detectives showed up during third period. They went straight to Coach Stiffman's office. I watched from my classroom window as they walked him out in handcuffs. The principal came on the intercom. Due to an ongoing investigation, Coach Stiffman is no longer employed at this school. That evening, the news broke. Police had seized his phone and laptop. They found over 200 upskirt photos of students. Videos taken from angles nobody would notice. Girls bending over during exercises, changing in the locker room filmed through a crack in his office window. Years of evidence. The investigation expanded. They interviewed 47 students. 12 girls came forward about inappropriate touching during private training sessions. 3 said he'd tried to kiss them. 1 said he'd offered to improve her grade in exchange for photos. The principal who dismissed my concerns got placed on administrative leave. Coach Stiffman was charged with multiple counts of voyeurism, sexual misconduct with minors, and possession of child exploitation material. The trial happened 6 months later. I had to testify, show my videos in court. The jury took 3 hours to convict him on all counts. He got 15 years in prison and lifetime registration. The school district settled with 8 families, installed new cameras in all gyms, created mandatory reporting training, but none of that fixed what happened. Brianna transferred schools because she couldn't walk past that gym anymore. Ashley quit all sports. Sophie still has nightmares. And me, I still have perfect attendance. But now I watch everyone. Trust nobody. Because I learned that the adults who are supposed to protect you will ignore everything until it's too late. And sometimes the only person who will fight for you is yourself.